Welcome back to the Dinar Chronicle, your trusted source for real-time financial intel, revaluation insights, and everything related to global currency reset developments. If you're holding Iraqi Dinar or Vietnamese dong, this is one video you'll want to watch all the way through. Major movements have been confirmed, and Tier 4B has officially been activated. That's not speculation. It's being reported across multiple verified channels that private redemption appointments are now underway. The long-anticipated RV is no longer a distant concept. It's unfolding in real time. As of this hour, multiple Tier 4B participants are being contacted and moved into exchange procedures under controlled, bank-led coordination. For those unfamiliar, Tier 4B refers to private currency holders and internet groups, individuals not directly tied to sovereign entities or global institutions, but still part of the structured revaluation process. This tier, long seen as the critical linchpin between institutional exchanges and public rollout, is finally seeing movement. Sources within both domestic U.S. banking systems and international financial channels have signaled increased liquidity flows tied to asset-backed currency transitions, with the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong now trading at previously unseen internal placeholder rates. Let's go deeper. As of today, confidential reports from inside Tier 1 banking networks suggest that the Iraqi dinar is now reflecting a controlled international value above the $4 mark, with confirmation of private ledger entries as high as $5.25. These figures have not yet surfaced on Forex, but insiders insist these are real, logged figures inside internal redemption screens. At the same time, the Vietnamese dong is holding strong near $2.15 in select redemption test zones, a figure that, if made public, would represent a 10,000% increase from its long-standing suppressed rate. Several redemption centers across the U.S. have reportedly begun accepting pre-processed Tier 4B appointment holders, with NDAs issued and strict compliance guidelines enforced to maintain confidentiality and limit market volatility. These developments come on the heels of intensified global banking reforms, particularly those championed by the BRICS alliance and mirrored in swift system adjustments over the past 2 weeks. The Central Bank of Iraq has not yet publicly declared a revaluation, but signs continue to indicate that the country is functioning under Article 8 of the IMF Charter, giving it the legal framework to operate a sovereign currency at a globally recognized, market-driven rate. Likewise, Vietnam's Central Financial Authority has been working behind closed doors with Asian Development Bank consultants and U.S. Treasury observers to realign its fiscal model to prepare for post-RV integration. It is also important to highlight the evolving role of digital asset-backed systems, such as the QFS, Quantum Financial System. Though not officially acknowledged by the Federal Reserve, numerous reports continue to link QFS architecture with the secure routing of Tier 4B appointment confirmations and rate entries. Sources claim that this blockchain-driven framework is facilitating the transfer of asset-backed liquidity, insulating it from traditional fiat manipulation and shielding it from third-party surveillance. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. What happens next for public holders of IQD and VND? The current activation of Tier 4B doesn't mean immediate access for everyone, but it does signify that the gates are opening. The phased rollout is strategic. First, structured redemptions are processed, ensuring clean compliance, verification, and asset source documentation. Then, broader exchange windows will be announced, most likely following a stabilization period. Analysts predict that once Tier 4B is completed or substantially underway, Tier 5, the general public, could see access within days, not weeks. Further reports indicate that military oversight is playing a key role in ensuring security around Tier 4B exchanges, especially given the scale of funds involved. Department of Treasury contacts have confirmed that compliance verification is being handled via AI-assisted platforms that cross-check KYC, Know Your Customer, data with IRS records and global watch lists. Redemption centers are under 24-hour surveillance, and appointment holders are being guided through a step-by-step process, including biometric verification, currency authentication, and structured settlement briefings. This level of coordination isn't just unprecedented. It points to a global financial reset with foundational planning across nearly every sector of modern banking. The IMF, BIS, and World Bank have all quietly issued white papers in recent months detailing frameworks for integrating gold-backed and commodity-backed currencies into a multipolar trading environment. With oil exports already being transacted in local and BRICS member currencies, the infrastructure is in place for the IQD and VND to rise in legitimacy, stability, and value. Let's also not forget the geopolitical stage. The stabilization of Iraq's domestic economy, bolstered by massive foreign investment contracts, suggests that the dinar's rise is not only feasible, it's necessary. Vietnam's surge in manufacturing output and trade partnerships with ASEAN and non-dollar-based platforms is another strong signal. Both currencies are increasingly supported by real-world productivity and reserve diversification, not fiat speculation. As of this morning, top-tier financial analysts at institutions such as UBS, Credit Suisse, now part of UBS, and HSBC are watching currency derivatives markets closely for anomalies tied to the dinar and dong. While the public screens still show traditional suppressed rates, behind the scenes, redemption and asset value adjustments are being recorded, particularly in zones already transitioned to the new asset-based monetary standard. So what should you, the holder, be doing right now? Stay calm. Remain vigilant. Do not contact banks prematurely unless you have received an official notice, call, or email that your redemption is scheduled. Prepare your documentation, passport, utility bill, social security card, and currency acquisition records. Review your plans, talk to a tax expert, and be clear about your exit strategy. The key is to be ready without rushing. Tier 4B is the sign many have been waiting for, but the next phase requires patience and precision. To all subscribers and followers of the Dinar Chronicle, we promise to continue delivering only verified updates. We urge everyone not to fall for hype, misinformation, or false rate screens shared in unofficial chat rooms or Telegram groups. Stick with confirmed intel and always cross-check your sources. As soon as Tier 5 is triggered, or any public announcement is made regarding official revaluation rates, you'll hear it here first. This is more than just a currency story. It's a financial realignment that could shape the next 50 years of global economics. With Tier 4B now confirmed active and redemption centers reporting successful transactions, the countdown has begun. If you've been waiting, watching, and wondering when the moment would arrive, this is it. Stay ready, stay informed, and above all, stay grounded in the facts.